sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Freak. And it's Holiday in at the guard position. Now here's Teague. Clock at 4. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
He dishes it to Horford. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's Atlanta now. Outside Teague. There's the feed to Millsap. To the middle, Horford. And he uses the glass on the way.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin will see how they do.
Thanks again, Doris.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Allen dishes to Millsap. Outside Teague. Horford trying to free himself up. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be New Orleans in the lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Gordon is out there with Norris Cole, and it's Freak in at the 5 down low. Millsap with the steal. Schroeder with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Millsap. And it's all evened up. Millsap's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Hawks.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And that's Evans penetrating, and that one's good. Evans has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
To the inside. And again, it's Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Cole, score of the basket, is third after 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Schroeder. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Clock at 6. Inside. Deflects the pass. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Here's Cole. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Gordon. He kicks it to Cole. Here's the dish to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis puts it in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Schroeder kicks to Korver. Horford attacking, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Atlanta. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Millsap. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Freak. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He dropped 14 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
I tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Free throw good. Freak. Atlanta making some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Davis. Cunningham comes in for Tyreke Evans. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Drew Holiday in for Cole. Teague with a clean look. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Teague following the shot by Drew Holiday. There's the pick. And stolen by Freak. 1:49 left here in the second. Cunningham passes to Freak. Cunningham dishes it to Anderson. Feeds to Cunningham. Stolen. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hardaway. Finished off the break.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Teague against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. One-on-one here. And the shot is good. Bullock's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg.
And so we wrap up.
And now, your Atlanta.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. I'm not going to single out any one guy because we've gotten contributions from all over the place. I can't say enough about the work you fellas did coming off the bench especially. I do like that we limited our turn